You people clap for yourselves. The teacher took me to the toilets, took me to the dormitory. When you see the dormitory, I have seen schools, they are not even as big as the other, for what? Girls' dormitory. They are there. There are schools which are smaller than even the boys' what? That could run. You go to the toilet. I visited all the toilets. You people, if you don't, I want you to change your prayers from today. Start thanking God, you people. Bantumwe mwebaze katonda. Don't even thank the headmaster. Mwebaze katonda, mukubira kama mungalo mkatonda. You people, I am telling you. I know what I'm saying. I've been to schools. There is no smell. There is no housefly, there is no anything. And I know some of you deep down are saying you are suffering. Mukama tagenda basonyiwa bantu mwe. Tagenda basonyiwa. You must change your prayer to just thanking God. When you thank Him, He will give you more. Ashtegenda kubengaliza amani. Bila muzunga, we are suffering. This is not suffering, I'm telling you. If you are like me, mende kalima. Selwanga, in the middle of Lake Victoria, Kampala High School, Wooden. Immediately I finished constructing Kampala High School. The next day they gave me a letter. I will go back to Maine. And that is the truth. They gave me another letter to go where? They even told me, you must leave before you are interdicted. Nali nesisigiriza. Then I said, no, I'm not going back to Maine because I was there for 8 years. There's nothing new. That's when I ended up in Bombo Secondary School. You even have a father who wrote to the chairman board of the Petron, Haji Chigongo. You are even lucky Haji Chigongo brought you here. I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. All my brothers died. What is only helping me is my character, my personality, my values, my attitude, my ability, my intelligence, my soft skill. That's why I tried so much to develop them. Nkwegayiridde nawe bifune oli nebaza olulala nkubireko mu ngalo watumwe. Bila bya muzunga with godfathers, I don't have them. Whenever they discipline you run to the ministry. They even go run to CMI. Yokambala bembadeni. Instead of working hard, somebody runs where? The problem is working hard. What? Yes, there must be pain. There will be painful moments in your work. That's how it becomes beneficial. And that's how it gives you skills. But commitment. A good teacher must be committed. Commitment means giving it what? All. Not listening to negativity. Don't listen to negativity about your school, about your head teacher, about your deputy head teacher. I am telling you, about your boss. Don't listen to negativity, whatever source it is. If you want to benefit from this earthly world, never listen to negativity. I'm telling you. Because the devil has never wanted you to move from one level to what? To another. Never. Commitment means giving it what? Give it your ears. Listen to your boss. Listen to your parents. Listen to your children. Number 2, your mouth is important because the mouth is a creator. Don't spread negativity about your school because you are killing your own what? I don't need to hear your negativity. Please don't. I told you, in most cases, what fails us is our mouth. Is it okay? Because we spread lies. 90% of what we say behind the curtains is wrong. That's why you can't start the staff room and say it. You only say it after when you have crossed the road. But of course, at the end of the day, it ends up the headmaster. So give it all, give it your heart and give it your brain. Then a good teacher must have the quality of creativity and innovation. Must be creative. Always think about something new on how to deliver your curriculum. How to deliver the what? The curriculum. Something new. Have a science. It's not about projects. The other day, my son I have a son in Howard Secondary School, because that's what I say. And they had a trip for geography of 50,000. I said, now you people, be sincere. 50,000. 50,000. You must be mindful of the parents' plight. 50,000. from Hawa to Entebbe. Ezo sente teziri mikisa. The other day, there is a school in Wandegeya. They went for a trip of 80,000. No, Kambala member. Ezo sente ziba mikisa. 50,000. Fuel from Hawa to Entebbe is just 200 what? 1,000. The entrance, wherever they are going, is 5,000. Yes. Okay. A good teacher must have a quality of having integrity. Integrity is doing something right. 100% right. When nobody is watching, even if somebody is watching, but make sure whatever you do in secret is what you do in darkness. Then of course, and this is important, and this is where many teachers fail, a good teacher must be enthusiastic, energetic. The day the breaks, make sure you walk to the school with a lot of energy, a lot of speed, that you are going to do what God created you to what? To do. Bila yetulimo byokweri mbali mamuzo busanza bwata banoto fana you. Tovula banga twekola ki? We destroy our opportunities. Emikisa jafe munsi twagimala mudda. And somebody says it using the mouth. I can't go to the assembly. No kyogera wakiri kisiikire. Buli wokyogera nga malayika zikuddukako. Kyogera nga otandika okugera ebigere by'ekiferefere. Mbwe kuba omulala kutekola ki? So being enthusiastic, that is a quality for good work teachers. Then the other, dedication to teaching. Dedication to teaching, giving it all. That one you have mentioned. And a good teacher must have that quality of ensuring or engaging students in learning. And remember, especially in some of these rural schools, they are slow learners. Is it okay? By the way, learning. The science of what? This is the science of learning. And I want you to understand this. I'm going to tell you something you have heard, but in a different way. Is it okay? If you want your child to understand, I want you to do 6 things. 6. Is it okay? Bintu mukaga. As a matter of what? Necessity. The first one, make sure you engage your child in listening to you. Using the what? The ears. Listening. Now when a child listens to you 120%, that child understands only 10%. Only 10% is what your child understands or learns when he or she listens to you. Empirically tested. Omwana ategera kimu kyameka 10 bwakuwuliriza. So ensure this child listens to you. Make sure you support, make sure you encourage, make sure you motivate, and sometimes make sure you coerce the student to do what? To listen. Engage the ear. That is the first step. Now that means the child must look for the 90%. Is it okay? Now the second step in learning and understanding is for the child to use the what? The eyes. By doing what? Reading. Reading the textbooks, reading the journals, reading the notes, reading everything. When a child reads, by the way, a child understands more by reading than by what? Listening. Here, a child understands 15%. Empirically tested. You can go and ask the psychologists. That's why you must make sure you encourage them, you support them, you motivate them, and sometimes you coerce them, give them work so that they are forced to do what? To read. Especially in the new lower curriculum. They must read on their own. Because the new curriculum engages the ears, the eyes, is it okay? The hands, the heart, and the entire body. 15% when the child uses the what? The eyes. The third stage is for the child to use the what? The hands. By writing. Writing notes. Writing questions, writing answers, writing essays, writing summaries. Now, when a child writes, by the way, the child understands 20%. A child understands more by using the hand than by listening to you. Is it okay? Empirically tested. 35 years as a teacher, 25 years as a head teacher. Encourage the students to write questions, to answer questions, to write essays, to read as they are doing what? Writing. The child will understand 20%. Empirically tested, that is 45 what? %. So for every topic, the child must engage all the what? The senses. The fourth stage is for using the what? The mouth. The what? By sharing. Encourage them to share, encourage them to discuss, encourage them to answer questions, and encourage them to ask. People who succeed in this earthly world on this globe must be great askers. A-S-K-E-R what? Is it okay? So the fourth stage is using the mouth, and when the child shares, discusses, is it okay? That child understands 50%. 50% is what the child understands when he or she does what? Shares. Encourage them to share. That is the model for the lower curriculum. Is it okay? Now the fifth stage, and that is a heartbreaker. You must engage the brain. The brain must be what? Active. By doing what? Physical what? Exercises. Because when a child does physical exercises, that means blood will go throughout the what? The body. All the nerves of the brain will get what? Oxygenated what? Blood. That's the role of the energizer, the role of the physicals, the role of jumping, the role of running. That's why I encourage your children to do what? To play. Many of these children don't understand or they are dull simply because of the inactivity, dullness. And even as teachers, we are dull simply because we are always like this. When they wake up, the first thing they say, they will do physical exercise. Because the day has just broken. Brain, you take off from Musai. What they go get throughout the what? The body. Tuchikolanga mukwano kuzuka obuzukusi n'odduka. N'ogenda wa? Kusomero no kwa ojja mukira sutula otandika kukera mu kustafu mera n'otula bwotyo. Eko badde yebase kati otudde. For so many years you will get a stroke. Kwanga mulimu ndavu sezimwe zitafuna muki? Musai. Zina gufuna nga okoze physical ki? Now the sixth stage is the most unfortunate. And that's where teachers don't do what? Do anything. The fifth step, sixth and the last and most important of all is to cleanse the child's what? Heart. Cleansing the heart. Removing obscenity, removing immorality, removing aggressiveness, removing violence, removing broken families, removing single parenting, removing poverty, removing everything, ensuring that the heart is what? Clean before you bring your mathematics. Abana bayina agazibu. Abana bayina agachi. Many of them come from single parenting, from broken families. Many of them are violent. They waste a lot of time on football. They waste a lot of time on social what? Media. As a teacher, before you teach, ensure you cleanse the what? The heart. I've remembered this one. Let me also nakuka kaiseo. Kaiseo nako. Please teachers, especially ladies, but also men. Whatever the circumstance, whatever the what? Nkogere. Mugumye. Whatever the circumstance, ensure maintain a family. Obere na makaga judde nga mulimu omwami n'omukyala n'abaki mbegayiridde bafukamide kale sisobola. Make sure you have a family. Make sure girls, ladies, I'm sorry. I am telling you, make sure you have a what? A family. Many, please make sure you have a what? At the time when you have grown, when you are in my age, 60 years, you will need that family. Bemwafuna tebali bamwe. Kubanga walwana n'omufuna. Nogende waseka nakubira ekitabo munkole ki? Genda ononye owuwo gyali. Tolina sanyi kubanga gwe wafuna si buki. Naye senga yali wuwo, you would be happy. Mind is so much about somebody's character, somebody's personality, somebody's value, somebody's attitude, somebody's soft skills before genda naye. I told you fe watulekawo kubanga twali bampi. Kubanga twalina akabina, twali basomesa, twalina sente. N'olwana okufuna omusajja, yali wa musajja mulala n'ogamba nze nja guma, nja kubeera namba mmeka? Ate bayidawe kano buli omwana tunuulire. Abakyala muwulirize annakakulu. In this earth, on this globe, there is nothing male that was created to have one female companion. Tekiriyo. Abasajja mukikubire mu ngalo ekintu ekyo. Teri kintu kisajja kye batondera kuba na kikazi kimu. Tujja bigana, tujja kutakula emitwe, tujja kukola ki. Let's just accept and we move on. Go and read the Bible, go and read the Quran. Women and men were wired differently. Abasajja, every week you release or manufacturing 7 million sperms. Kati ffe tuziteekewa. Atagata kubenga lesamaanyi. Abakazi atambula n'akaji kamu buli mwezi n'azunga nako n'alunduka embalabe ne zimumera alina akaji kaki ffe tuba na 7 kati tuziteekewa mubere na mwemenkanya namwe munankabya amaziga awo nkubewo nyaawo. And that, by the way, women, let's just accept and we move on. Let's just accept and we move on. There is nothing male that was created to have one female companion. It's not there. Kabubebu miyo. Olwafama sajja balina sente. Kazibe mbata. Kazibe nkoko. Bino bye muzungira mu mbuno owange my friend abasajja bamu bajja kufunira bwerere prostate cancer kubanga ali kukati gomanje tusulako. Gomanje tusulako. I can spend with you 10 years. Naye nga newe kwatako teri kavaayo. Simply because gasa weddemu. Nina kunonya maani gakisajja kufuna mutimukazi muki. Mbegayirira abasajja mukikubire engalo ekyez'amaanyi. And that is the reality. You can take me anywhere, you can quote me, but that is the reality. Kati mukkirize bino bye muvave w'abasajja mbu yayenze teri musajja olaba Bishop Ntaga sorry yes bino bye muzungazungamu mbu wange ateekwa kubeera nange nzeka ogenda kwereetera bwerere gundi muliro bwerere wa Mungu ebisirika busirisi tomugamba muleke. Biganye, should I stop here? Ati no muwulirize ebijja bye bisinga mugume temwetuga mugume nze njogera biri academic. Now a good teacher of course should engage all students in learning, but a good teacher also should have the knowledge of the learners. Teachers, please ensure you have all the knowledge of what? Learners. And a good teacher must have the quality of reflective practice. Teachers, please. Teachers, please. Always reflect on your teaching methods and practices. Much as we are mentioning this, but every child has a way he or she understands what? Best. I want you to understand your children. Is it okay? And of course, a good teacher must have the ability to develop relationship with the students. Yes, you must have the ability to develop what? Relationship with your students. It's never I'm not a teacher here and I've left teaching, I've retired. But me, whenever I go to class, the students will say, yes, Mr. Visas has done what? Has come. My impact must be felt in class. Because whenever I enter, I say, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, are we okay? They say, yes. Whoever has been sleeping says, yes. Kati goba yogera ki? Baga kakubira akoze ki? Kakubira akoze ki? Now, what is the state of children in Uganda today? Please, teachers, listen to this. What is the state of children in Uganda today?